Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 CSI BCA World Championships. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Badboys TV. Coming to you live, this is Richard Ornelas versus Jacob Lorta. This is the Bronze Division Finals.
Wickety, whack. Race to 5. All right, and it's bronze?
Bronze, yep.
Oh, good.
Nailed it.
Well, let's make it happen.
All right, we got Richard over there in red, and we have
Jacob on things that are over there.
Yes, you can.
Thank you. That's it. That's my wallet, too.
Negative. Nice try. Just got tipped $13 though.
That's awesome, man.
Yep. That's $6.50 a piece. That's like, a quarter of a cheeseburger here. It's pretty sweet. I'm not meaning to sound ungrateful. That was really sweet.
It was really sweet.
That's
yeah,
the first time someone just walked up and handed us cash.
That you know about, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's nice.
About 50 grand.
I just got tipped $13. I don't know what Mike did, but
Scott Frost been throwing me rolls every time we're at Derby.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Here you go, Mike D. Don't tell Summer.
And he does say that specifically.
In that voice. All right. Good break.
Definitely great second ball break. Little clustery.
Right. I want to watch the TV, too.
Mike D's whining again. Not quite done here. Want to do that. Want to do this. Want to do that. Want to do this. There you go.
Okay.
And here we are. We're back.
If you guys need a flashlight, I got 2 of them.
$5.
Yep.
I don't think you overpaid.
I did not overpay, no. And I'm going to say this because nobody knows who I'm talking about. That booth, everything was super expensive. That was a good price. A little flashlight. I'll take it. Some items were almost double the price of retail. Provably on my phone to the vendor. Nothing.
And nothing.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, you just went next door.
I literally went next door and bought something for half the price.
What did you do to disable the chat?
Well, I told you I put it on kids. It's appropriate for all ages. Go to the edit part. Go to the edit studio part. And when it says, do you think kids should watch this? You say, no.
Edit. Visibility, public.
Made for kids. Oh, no.
Yeah, why? Well, I think it's too late now.
Oh, because we haven't stopped and started it? Oh, Summer. Oh, dude. It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. No. Come on, give us our chat back. Here's open. I don't think it's going to do it.
I'll chat with you.
I know you will. That's
Would
why
you
we're
like
here.
to?
That's
Would
what
you
we're
like to
talking
chat about? What division is this? Who's playing?
Don't remember that part? Who is playing? Oh, Chapters, Pool, Las Vegas, PCA.
It is officially the old, because I looked it up. I said, why am I not getting a chat? And they said it's because it's for kids.
Got it.
So it's definitely the kids thing. Or they lied to me. Oh, now there's a fancy pool shirt.
I like his shirt, too.
I like his shirt.
All right, there you go. Get your screen back
He
here.
plays 8-ball.
It's a fact. Bam. Any chance of chat now? No? No dice. All right. I'm going to share this baby anyway. everybody out there, if you're tuning in, please feel free to hit that like button, the subscribe button. We'll let you know every time we go live. It's days like today that it's good to hit that thing. We got finals all day long, letting you know whenever we go live here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and there's just more to come. We got teams starting tomorrow. It's going to be a week of pool. I think we finish up on Saturday, I believe. So we got a ways to go.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
I'm excited. Excited to play. To play on Wednesday. Definitely got to get some playing in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get myself ready. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I haven't played much pool at this pool tournament.
Yeah.
And that's not like me. Excellent shot there by Richard. I think he might have overrolled that a little more than he wanted to.
Now, where did that come from, my friends? What is that?
That's commenting on the Google box. Separate thing.
Well, tell me about the Google box. I'm going to size, shape. What's it made out of? Is it wood mahogany? I like a good mahogany box.
Yeah. I think it probably is mahogany.
The only thing I'm going to
Around
say
here.
is I think Primo is a sweet name. That's pretty cool. Primo.
I like that shot. You know, I used to play that shot thinking it was going to go in, and I've now accepted it's not going to go in.
It's not going to go in. Yeah.
It looks like it's going to go in, and you can make it. But
Yeah.
All right, and that brings Jacob back to the table. Jacob is out of Lakewood, California, plays out of Good Times Family Billiards.
Nice.
And he shoots with Predator. He's just trying to do his best out here, perform well. Hopefully people out there are watching. Wants to give a big shout out to his wife, Rachel, his kids, Jacob and Michaela, and all of his friends at Good Times Billiards.
Nice.
So big set here for Jacob. Making it here to the finals. It's a big deal. Let's see. I'm going to do some research. You talk it up. Ooh, the teams are posted. It really is happening. I didn't believe it till now.
Is it what? Can I ask you a question? What time do they play? When's the first match? He's got a ribbon on his shirt. I want to know what his ribbon says. Did he say anything about a ribbon?
Not so far.
All right.
Got it. Huh. It's like a magic rack?
Ooh.
All right, so like we said, this is Jacob. Jacob has to double dip Richard. So Richard in the hot seat. Both these players guaranteed $2,500. One of them's going to walk home with $4,000.
Wow. Payouts are good. Double
yeah.
dip situation, huh? That is so cool, man. That's great. I mean, the excitement, you know what I mean? The tension that you have in situations like this.
It's true. It's an exciting.
It's like, whatever, man. Let's play all night. We're going to make this happen. Pool's cool.
Mike D's got a burger on the way.
What, are you kidding me? I'm all about it. That's why it's good to have an exciting red shirt. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is Richard Ornelas. He plays out of the Dutch Inn, and his goal is very clear. He wants to win this tournament.
Nice.
And he wants to give a big shout out to his wife and kids and all the lower and upper valley pool teams.
Oh, that's nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Nice shot there.
It's a hell of a hook.
Yeah, it's not easy to get to that part. All right, so getting safe on that ball. Looks like he can probably see the edge of the 10 ball. Maybe not.
I think you're right. I think you can see it.
So play off the edge and then potentially back down to the head of the table. I'm just scrolling wildly over here. He's looking at cutting it. I would definitely be looking at playing safe. Because that's a tricky cut. The cue ball's going to be going about 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Right, yeah.
Look at that shot.
Wow, that was a great shot, man.
Strong, man. All right. And that can be a game-winning shot here. Still got to do something to get. I guess that 13 goes. This is not an easy lead, though.
No, I
You're
agree.
either spearing the shot, jacking up, and trying to draw the ball.
Jacob just lost his ribbon.
Fell off.
Yeah. All right, 14. Click. Nice shot. These are 2 good shots, man. Those are 2 big shots right there. Who's got it? Who's got the point right now?
Richard.
Richard. So Jacob's coming at him. We've seen some mean folks coming out of the loser side, right? I mean,
double dip on the last match. That's 2.
Yeah.
Was that 2 double dips?
I can't see. It's all blurred together. What I know is the other one was real close to a double dip. I can't remember if it was or not.
They do end up blurring together.
Dude.
For sure.
Dude. I'm starting to think my name's Summerfield. Speaking of blurring together.
I'm Mike D, and he's Summerfield.
Right.
Bad Boys TV.
Right. Summer, it's like watching TV with your drunk boyfriend over here just flipping channels. Just like, what are you doing, man? Oh.
Doing stuff. All right, excellent shot on that 13. Got himself pretty straight on this 12. Might have a little bit of an angle. That looks pretty straight.
I think Jacob plays all right.
Yeah, he does.
Good job, Jacob. You're getting there, man.
Is he drawn out of this?
I think he is. He's drawn for 8 in the side.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah,
shot.
I think Jacob's played some pool before. Part of the country he's from?
Jacob is from California. Lakewood.
California, all right.
All right, cutting that ball on the side. It's easy to think stuff like, oh, I'm going to play this soft and I'm going to leave on the foot rail if I miss, or oh my gosh. But you really just want to commit and make sure you make that ball. I really should have shut up. And that's going to bring Richard back to the table with 3 balls to go. And I tell you, that's a tricky spot. I'm going to go from the 1 to the 4 right now. Shoot some low outside.
I know, I hear what you're saying. Yes, yeah. And if that doesn't quite get you what you want, you can use the 2 to get it.
Exactly.
Now I would want to be taking the 4 up top to the right. Are you in the same boat? Yeah,
totally.
okay. Because I'm afraid the cue ball's going to drift into the 8 otherwise.
Yeah, man, that is tough action right there.
Always playing it safe. Now the problem, you really want to make sure you're not leaving the guy a 1 rail kick to the 8 ball, and so I really.
Yeah.
Well, he left him a 1 rail kick to the 8 ball, so I mean he's.
And it's interesting to commentate for all different levels of play because I remember when that was lockdown safe. When that was like, I just played a great shot, you know?
Yeah.
But then a couple guys kick this ball in on you, and you're like, oh, got it. So
Yep.
I also, you're not going to see a lot of referees called, I think, in this bronze division. I'm going to call a ref here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, I don't want to have this conversation afterward.
No.
So it looks like he's in the play area, so he's watching this hit.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Which again is just kind of, I want to give the guy space.
Mm.
And there you go. Wow.
Nice hit. Yeah, and who's this? Richard right now in the red shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Richard, when he made that, said, yeah, nice shot, and patted him on the back. So they're
totally.
cool. That's why he's in the play area. They're good. It's all.
There's a lot of cool new pool shirts.
Seriously, yeah.
This one, I mean, it is not really my style, but it's a cool
It's
shirt.
a neat shirt,
I love
though,
it.
right? It is, yeah. It's seriously, it's exciting. I like it. There's new clothing companies here that I haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't, yeah, and different styles. Like you had mentioned another booth that's here that I agree it's not really my style. I would say it's if you've done any shopping for tactical gear or things like that, it's more of that style of stuff. I don't know where to go with that, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's cool shirts, man. It's not something I'm dying to have, but I know there's people that are looking for that style of pool shirt,
Okay, so that was an open bridge head ball break. Do you know a lot of people that break with an open bridge?
I do not. No, I don't. No.
That's tough, and he hit those balls really solid. Unfortunately, nothing going. That's something I talk a lot about. Is I don't run enough racks with the second ball break, and I break drive far too much doing the head ball break, and I guess I just haven't answered my own question, which is what's the better break? So
Yep.
kind of in a constant case study, and this is my argument against the head ball break, is you give a nice little scatter and you give it for your opponent. However, there's problems all over this table.
Yes, I'm having issues with the head ball break because of scratching.
In the side or getting kicked?
Both. That's the whole reason I switched to second ball break is because it didn't scratch as much. And yeah, sure enough. Anyway.
Yeah, I think the pop with the head ball break really helps a lot.
I do too.
And that's kind of a Shane thing. But I do think you can lose some power on that as well. And the fact is you're moving a lot more balls. You're not breaking 9 ball, you're breaking 15 of them.
Right.
All right. Probably 15 leaving for the 12 ball here. Maybe not. Maybe for the 10. 10 leads to the 9. Yeah, I mean, if you can leave the 15 or the 12 ball there, is that what it is? If you can leave the 12, that's great.
Yeah.
10 to the 9, 9 to the 15. Hopefully nudge that 11. I can see it. Got to take that 8 ball probably in the lower left-hand corner pocket, depending on what happens in the center of the table there. But yeah, I mean, this is an easy lurch forward for the 9. So overall, just a little bit. I don't think he can see enough of the 11 to cut it in the side. The good news is he's going to break all those balls out. And if he makes this shot, yeah, it's a tricky one. But he does block the 6 with the 9 ball.
Yeah, yep. He's got that going for him.
One of the things that you see a lot more of later on as people advance their game is earlier safety play. A lot of people just don't want to wait to play safe because they still got a lot of options on the table.
Yeah.
It's easy to want to make some balls and kind of feel like you're leveling the playing field.
I said, yeah, exactly.
Oftentimes it puts you at more of a disadvantage.
Right, you're taking your pawns away. Yeah,
it's true.
I said earlier, it's like driving your car as fast as you can down a dead-end street. You know, you're just hurrying up to get to the end of a very short dead-end street, and you see the end of it. I mean, you see it's a big brick wall. Even it's not a nice dead end. There's not a field. It's a brick wall. Rushing towards it, maybe not the move.
It's interesting though because I think a lot of people don't, because you don't, until you get to a certain place, you're not as in control of the game, so you're not thinking as much about what you should be doing to control it.
Yeah. Yes, right, exactly.
That's what I liked about that soft break in the last set.
Mm-hmm.
That's the intention of saying, no, I'm going to control this game.
Right.
And sometimes it doesn't pan out, and you got to adjust your strategy.
Right. You had talked earlier about Stan, where just some key lessons in strategic play made a big difference. You know, he's not a better ball maker. He just taught him, don't do that anymore. Do this.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference. It's like when you figure out to take the middle square and tic-tac-toe. You know what I mean? It's, you figure that in and you're like, oh. Got it.
And then as you get more advanced, you say, I'm never going to win if I take the middle square.
I'm never taking the middle square.
Yeah. Never. I feel like we haven't played enough tic-tac-toe in our time. I think it's going to happen.
Oh, dude, do you know how many kids I've had in my life? I've played too much tic-tac-toe, my friend.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you a pretty advanced player?
All I do is let people win tic-tac-toe. I don't know how to play. I just let kids win and tell them how great they are. Wow. So no, I'm awful in tic-tac-toe.
And I guess let's play 20 rack. 20 rack tic-tac-toe, and then 10-6 in one pocket.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Not quite making that 12 ball. But again, almost claiming another pocket there. I think the 3 gets by. But let's see what Richard's got to say about it. Richard really wanted to get on the board here. I think he's probably going to go 2-4-1. And you want to do something. Okay. Playing the 5 first. Yeah, it's a great time. You've talked a little bit about getting rid of the problem balls in the middle of the table.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They seem like they're easy to get to.
Yeah.
They're not easy.
Yeah, yeah.
You immediately cut out half of the table.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there's obvious problem balls, and then there's balls that you've just noticed over the years that can cause problems farther down. You're like, whoa, keys. Yep. The term "that ball is big," that's another way of saying that. Sometimes you get down to a point in the rack and you're like, "Oh no, the 6 ball's big," and I'm hooked now. I didn't even think about that. All right, so 4 to the 1. Do you think?
Yeah, I think so, and I think you kind of got to follow the 1 and try and do something with the 6-9.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is that Bonnie sitting over there?
That's Bonnie Jones.
Did she go to get cheeseburgers?
No.
Who went to get cheeseburgers?
I don't know.
Okay.
The other fella.
I'll buy that. That's a Mike D answer right there. That one dude?
The other guy.
The other guy? In the shirt?
Yeah.
I saw that guy. I saw that guy.
Yeah, nice shirt too. Bad boy shirt. All right, carrying this down, he looks pretty straight, and you do run a risk of scratching. But the way I think about this is I know I'm getting to that side rail, and I know I'm popping off it. I think I'm going to make pretty full contact with the 9, and this is the point that I'm gonna try and break those balls out. Maybe trying to play off the 9. I like
Great
that idea.
cue ball, dude.
Yeah.
Well done, Richard. Right, Richard. Nice shot, nice cue ball. You did what you were trying to do.
And Jacob coming back to the table here in this Bronze Division 2021 BCA World Championships.
And they just called a safety.
Who we sponsored by? Lippman Lights.
Bad Boys TV is sponsored by Lippman Lights and OBQs and Billiard Shopping Network and Diamond Billiard Products. And we are at the 2021 CSI BCA World Championships, brought to you in part by Predator, Billiard Products, and Diamond.
Absolutely.
Good times.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Shout out Mike Lippman.
Big shout out. Changing the way you see pool.
Get lit.
Man. So when are we filming our commercial?
I think we talked about that the first day I was here, actually. I was like, hey, by the way, I don't think you need to worry about it.
That is so funny.
And look, here we are, right? I mean, seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. I will film a commercial when I have free time to do a commercial. I pretty much do whatever Rick wants to do.
We got a lot of free time today.
Right? Yes. Well, wasn't the pool nice? Yeah. The roller coasters at the... Yep. Oh, what a good day.
The Bellagio.
The Bellagio, yeah. I would like to hit the pool. It's 108 today. I would like to hit the pool one of these days before we're done.
Hold up. That's a terrific shot.
That was a great shot. Richard, you've played some really smart shots, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you are coming with the intelligence here when you need it. Well done.
Jacob Lorta in a pretty good position here also to play a safe back. You know, I mean, the 3 ball doesn't pass the 12. I think I'm probably trying to play the 11 into the 9.
Yeah, one by that.
Yeah.
And just go up table and to the left-hand side of the up table.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, checking up here. Looks like he's picked a spot. I think he's playing the 3 ball combo. He's looking at that 12 on the side.
You might be right.
Shot.
Yeah, you might be right.
It's interesting what pool players do in their mind and how differently everyone works, because some things, like a shot like this, if you don't play pool, you're not going to think, oh, the 3 ball combo's right there.
Right.
But we all play little movies in our mind, and you're like, oh,
right.
That looks about like that.
They played it safe.
All right, so he is playing safe here. Just glancing off that 13.
That's a good shot, Jacob.
Yeah, that's great position. I kind of like to knock the 3 over towards the right side of the table, like under the 6. I guess you got a break ball there already. I'd just like to do something to either get under the 12 or not leave the 12.
Right.
But that 15, honestly, I like to make him use the 15 ball because that's his best break ball.
Yeah.
All right, so options here for Richard. Sorry, for Jacob.
Yeah. The 3 and the 9 and the 7 and the 12. A lot of ugly balls. Banking it back, I assume, or maybe a safety. Yeah, safety.
And again, that's a great shot.
That was a great shot, man.
Like, I think every pool player out there is going to look at this, with the 7 ball being the most obvious ball, and think, maybe the 7 goes off the 9 and makes a 6. You're not going to shoot it. But does that run through your mind when you look at that?
No, but I know what you mean. I know people that do that.
They call them believers. And they're not usually good pool players, which says a lot about my game.
I've had friends that'll be like, watch this. And you're just like, dude, every time you say that, like we've spoken about Roger, like you say that and then 1 out of 90 times it does.
Totally.
Like, what are you talking about?
If you record everything you do, you're going to have a highlight reel.
Right, dude. You must stop.
I'm not sure that 9 passes the 3.
Yeah, me neither, but I suspect it does. We'll see. Yeah, the game kind of speaks for itself. Here we go.
I kind of like cutting the 15 if I'm confident making it.
Yeah,
Nudging that 9 ball out of there.
Yeah.
Unless the 9 ball goes, and then I'm saying take the 9.
Summer's making me think I'm missing something good. Always waiting for the drama over there at the desk. You never know.
All right, 9 ball did go. Wow. Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's got to take that 11 ball either to the left or straight up, but I believe to the left.
Oh, I think he's got to go to the left.
Yeah.
I think he's shoulder hooked.
Oh, nice try. Nice shot. definitely didn't leave him anything good. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, bummer. All right, so Jacob's got ball in hand now. And that is going to help, my friends. All right. Okay. I got a bum toggle switch, I think. Nice. He's getting there. Yeah, now we'll see where he decides to take this 8 ball. Oh, that worked out. A little touchy there for a second, but it worked out. All right. Jacob to 2. And he's trying to double dip this guy. Richard, of course. Richard. He's coming at him. Trying for the double dip, and he is on his way. It is only a race to 5. This is 2 games already. He is definitely on his way to make it happen. And it is his break too, and that's going to help. Yeah, he could get out of the break. He could make this 3-0 real quick.
Right?
Everybody's always hoping for that great break, and also hoping they don't scratch, all in the same breath.
But
What's that they say on Price is Right? Big money? Big money, or is that...
I think that's a different show. It's the one with the whammies.
Know about that.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies. I don't remember the name of the show, though.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice spread, actually.
It really is.
Yeah, the 8 is unfortunate. I do think the 8 goes to the top left-hand corner, though.
Yep, I think you're right. Boy, you got like 2 options here for an opening shot.
Yeah.
The 1 or the 11. What do you want?
I like the 1, and I
do
don't
too.
like the 13. Yeah, and I do think that if you do it right, that 8 does go in the top left-hand corner, so you don't even necessarily need to break anything out for the 8 ball. I mean, you just got to get good shape. So, yeah, I like the 1 ball.
If you do it right, but man, that's a tricky spot to get
Oh,
in.
definitely. Listen, it is. I agree.
Woo! Oh, it's spicy. Oh, I think he overcut it just a little bit. Gosh darn it. All right, well, that brings Richard to the table with a great opportunity.
Trying to not get double dipped. can respect that.
Yes, indeed. Trying to take this one down in one.
Yeah, we've seen some double dips, seen some close to double dips.
I saw Tommy Sliva earlier.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that's cool. Nice.
I didn't realize he was here. Must be here for teams. Probably he and Cindy.
Yes, yes. His sister.
She has beat me more times than I would like to admit in tournament
Really?
settings.
Really?
Yeah, she shoots good, man.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
All right, both these players getting a little ahead of themselves, I think. It's easy to forget to make that ball, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, people watching out there, these guys know how to play pool.
Yeah.
They shoot strong. But you get in the setting, you're in the finals, you're playing a race to 5 for $1,500. And there's a lot of pressure on
Right, right. No, I agree.
Nice shot there. Slide over for the 5. Yeah, it's a BK Rush. It's the nicest break stick on the market.
Oh, and somebody left it?
Yeah, that's the second Rush that's ended up in the lost and found.
Did the first one get claimed?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so somebody will
And
figure
so
it
will
out.
this one.
Yeah. Wowzers.
They even have the table number, like, marked on it.
Oh, really? Where they found it and all that? Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
I have a couple things set aside there that I want, but it looks like somebody might have grabbed them. One of them was a piece of town chalk.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I kind of want that Predator glove. Get in there.
My stepdad was a vice principal at Portland Public Schools for 30 years or something, and there were some end of the school year lost and found trips for me. After school had closed, we'd go back in there and,
What you want?
Yeah, what you want?
Well, that's what I mean by these guys shoot. He just didn't even think about that bank and drilled it. But the other thing to bring up is he didn't realize that he had a natural break out there when he was taking that bank.
Yeah.
So, again, running towards that dead end, not really sure what to do with that 8-ball. It's tricky action here.
To rock a rhyme. That's right on time.
Ever
It's
since,
tricky.
old Trick 60.
Trick 60,
Tricky's
right?
been really
Yes.
stuck in my brain. All right, draws out. Aside from shooting over a ball, puts himself in pretty good position. He may just try and slide draw up there. It's tough to get that much draw to catch, though, and not overrun that ball.
Okay, well, to me it looks like he's setting up for the bank in the side pocket.
All right. Yep, I buy that.
Hey, I stole you $5. Listen, there's $1.50 in interest there for you, buddy.
What again?
I was sitting there and I went,
I'm getting paid.
wait a minute, this is great. I don't know you nothing.
Free Pepsi.
4 in the morning last night, I handed Summer $5. Here, dude. I have 5 now.
Getting it back. No, I'm saying in the past. All right, bobbles that ball, and honestly, that might be the best thing that could have happened there. You block a pocket. You didn't really like that bank on the 8-ball anyway. All right. And I think he might have been trying to make that 6-ball. I think that's a smart move. Here, he's got a chance to play the 15 into the 6.
Wickety.
And the cue ball up behind the 12.
Wickety?
But if you don't get there, you definitely leave a cut.
I definitely agree with getting the 12 or the cue ball under the 12 on this, because even if you don't, it's still okay.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
better if we did. Now here's the okay part. Or here's the problem. The 8 goes in the corner on the left.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's an easy shot. It's a low percentage shot, but it's not a 3-rail bank. It's a straight line from there to there.
Do you consider playing the carom off the 13?
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, I would definitely.
But you end up settling on cut.
I'm not saying I'd take it, but because of that 9 ball, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, the cut at least I can aim at. The thing about the carom is first thing I have to do is guess and then aim.
Yeah. Wow, drills that.
Dude.
Ball. Strong.
That was a great shot, Jacob.
Lorta coming out hot here.
3-0? Wowzers.
This is my bathroom break time.
Jacob, you get him, buddy.
If I'm Richard, I'm walking away right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Saying, hey,
Come back tomorrow.
My head.
Clear my head into coma.
Come back in 5 minutes.
Can't say you won if we never finish, sucker.
It's the truth. Oh, one of those balls still being tricky and going to the head of the table.
I guess so. Tricky. Oh, when I go home, I'm going to refelt my table, and that will be nice. Not immediately, but soon. I got to get that done.
Do you know who's been excited for me about that felt?
Who's that?
0 people. No one. I've told a couple people, and everybody's just like, oh, that garbage?
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Really? No, I talked to a guy here that you and I have discussed, and he mentioned that he was not that impressed with that product, and I just kept thinking, well, I played summer on it. I don't know a bunch, but enough to where it's good cloth.
Yeah. It's more. I don't know. It's more coarse, for sure.
Yeah.
It reminds me a little more of 30-30. And that's what
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
I like 30-30.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is it's a sturdier felt. It's not...
It's supple. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't condition daily.
Does the word supple make you uncomfortable? Summer just looked at me like I asked him on a date. Like I just started slowly rubbing his back.
I said maybe.
He's like, is that bubble bath in our bathroom at home?
Wow, gets all the way through there.
Dude.
That's a terrific shot.
Richard, that worked out nicely.
And Richard is not going to go down without a fight here.
No, he's not.
I think he's going to play that 15. No, play the 13 now. Nice little nip draw stroke. I think early on when developing, a lot of people are going to take the 11 to get back on the 15, but I think eventually you're going to start taking the 15 to get on the 11 up in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
I got you, man.
And beyond that, I think you're going to go all the way to the foot rail and back out to get good position. Because you don't really want to leave that cut. Yeah, and it looks like that's what he's lining up. He might be drawn straight back, though. And that worked out pretty well.
That might work out great because I think he can go over and back and kind of land on that 7 ball.
Kind of around the
for
7.
14, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, probably going across the table and back. And this is a big, big game for Richard. It's not too late to turn this thing around, but going down 4-0 it's hard to come back from. Get out of there. Gosh, darn it.
All I can really say is I've been there.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel for Richard on that.
Yeah.
I know Richard's just like,
You and me both?
I super play better than this, and I've been there, Richard. Yeah, I just, now is the last time that you wanted to make kind of a silly mistake, and but we've all been there, man.
All right, so probably starting with that 4 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket. How about you? Where are you starting?
Yeah, I might be more worried about the 5 ball at any level, but the 4-2 combo's in. Whereas I really, the 5 ball is one of those balls that I think of people that think, oh, it's no big deal, and then they end up cutting the 3 in, and the cue ball goes all the way up table, and the 5's their last ball, and it's sitting on the rail.
I guess
that was a long story, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh! And what I was thinking was 4 to the 5. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't believe that ball stayed
I'll
out.
buy that. Do you think the 3 goes, or does he just have to shoot at the 7? Jeez.
Because he is point hooked, huh?
I do not like this even as a practice shot, this 7 ball.
I think the 3 goes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wowzers. Whoa. Huh. Never seen this one.
I have seen this before.
You have seen this
I
before?
have seen this before. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely taking a break.
They call this the Jaws announcement.
Da-dum. Da-dum.
I'm going to leave my mic on so you guys can all hear this.
Yeah. Or we're going to encourage these players to take a break, and we're going to take a break too. I don't know if you can see on the camera how it's flashing, but there are flashing strobe lights in a very loud, squawking voice. We're going to take a break. We'll be
let's
right
take
back.
a break, yeah.
Please stay tuned if you want to. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Crisis averted. Whoa, narrowly averted. Man, I did not see that one coming. Luckily, it hung there. Didn't fall in. That would have been a really disappointing thing to have happen. This is Summerfield Abner and Mike D with Badboys TV coming to you live from the 2021 BCA World Championships. This is Jacob Lorta at the table. He's up 3-0 in this race to 5. He's got a double dip Richard if he wants to win this championship. So that means if he is able to win this one, he's got to do it all over again. We just had some technical difficulties here at the casino, but we're back and we're running. I think he was trying to play back out for the 7 in the same pocket. Unfortunately, got on the wrong side of that ball. Yeah, I think at this point you're kind of forced to take the 5. You just got to be really careful not to clip that 8 ball in. Richard won his opening game, Jacob won his opening game on a kick just like this with the 8 hanging in the side, so hopefully he remembers not to get that right on. That worked out pretty favorably. Probably 6-1. Want to leave yourself in a position where you can make that 7. All right, overrolled that just a little bit. Kind of like back cutting this 1 in the side and drifting to the head of the table and back out for the 7 in the lower left-hand corner pocket. Looks like he wants to take the 7 now, and I like that too. He's got pretty natural shape to get back on the 1 from there. Just trying to make sure you get to that side rail past the side pocket. There you go, drills it. Man, and he left himself perfect there. He's about to go up 4-0. Stop shot on this 1. And playing the 8 ball. To what do I owe the honor? Ladies and gentlemen, walking in the booth here, the one, the only, Rick Jones.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Taking a 4-0 lead. That's huge. Well, Jacob Lorta coming from the bottom, having a double dip Richard Ornelas, and he's up 4-0.
Well, you know, when they come up from the backside, they're still on gear, you know?
Yeah, they're warm.
Yeah. Can't tell you how many times I've seen the double dip go that way, because one player's on fire. He's been playing competitive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Feel like you can't lose. What's all Mikey D up to over there?
Gossip.
Gossip.
Yeah, they're over there gossiping.
Yeah.
So I saw you over here by yourself. I figured I'd jump over.
Well, don't worry about me, but thanks for joining me.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting on the food, so.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I don't even know. Bonnie picked it. That's how my day's gone.
You just know it's going to be food. It's going to be hot. It's going to be here.
Yeah. And probably more vegetables than not, so.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are they talking some BCA stuff over there?
Yeah. He's filling her in on the gossip train.
Second ball break. Wow, great break. That 8 ball is just gunning at the side. This looks like some kind of drill that I don't really want to do.
Right, or a 1-pocket game.
Or a 1-pocket game, yep. I like to take solids.
No, now he thinks he can come back to work and just jump right back into place.
Jump right back in, like you were keeping his seat warm.
All right, are you done gossiping now? All right, you can have your job back.
Lucky guy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the one, the only, the incomparable, the Mr. Dr. Sir Rick Jones. My button.
My button's not a good button.
Mike's button and me.
That's a nice cue. Is that the Predator road line?
I believe that's a road line.
Yeah, I like the
Jacob
road
was
lines.
saying that he
Nice
plays with a predator shooting cue.
Yep,
And
that's
he's
a great
got
cue.
jump sticks, plural.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I was not got that long. 4-0. Okay, that happened. This is the first game after the emergency, right?
They were mid-game and they finished that game, yeah.
Okay.
So the first new game. Yep, they were definitely ready to get started.
That was not my favorite.
Which part?
The lights and the
emergency?
sirens and
Yeah,
stuff.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
You were ready. You're spry.
I've been through so many Hey Be Ready classes kind of stuff, and even now with foster care, there's a lot of Be Ready stuff
Yeah.
involved. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, we gotta be ready. So yeah,
I've definitely hit a few of those where I've been like, I could have done better in that moment.
yeah.
I didn't grab keys. I ran out of my house one time in my underwear, didn't even grab a phone.
Yeah.
Not my best moment.
We had to leave because of fires, long story short, and did not take anything that intelligence would tell you to take. Both special things and things you'd need, and took stupid things, and
Well, we're going to need a sandwich, and
this is like paperwork that we didn't take, or things that were important to us that we didn't take, and
do you
But
now?
too many laundry baskets of toys or things like that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
4 sweatshirts. But you didn't take your
A puzzle?
your
Should we grab a
files.
puzzle?
Right? Exactly
Yeah.
right. We might be bored in the hotel room. Like it's a vacation. Anyway,
I like that thinking. If that 13 goes now, I take it too. If not, that'd be really touchy, but 11 to the 13, it's that perfect. This is a tricky little shot. You're probably going to make contact with the 6 ball. 6 ball is going to have you headed towards the left side of the table. And if you don't run around, it's really easy to get stuck down there.
yeah, I think right-hand English hit the 6. Now the problem is going to be, is the 6 going to land in front of the cue ball? So which is pretty much what you're saying. I would say you either want to hit it relatively hard or relatively soft. Because it's, and on a pool table, everything that goes away from you is going to come back in a second. Much like a swing.
Yeah, a lot like a swing.
Yeah.
Tether ball,
Right.
cryptocurrency, all that kind of stuff.
I made the worst homemade tether ball thing you've ever seen in your life. I did.
Was it
I got the pole and the whole thing. That's all legit from the store. But then you got to cement it in.
Tactical twine and like a beach ball?
So I put cement in a tire and put the thing in the middle of the tire. But then I moved the tire before the cement hardened. And if you know anything about cement, it's actually a chemical reaction kind of a thing. You can't move it. It's not like it's not going to be okay. And then that thing just crumbled. All right, that's my story. Where's he going with this?
Do you
Tell
ever
me.
get the look from your daughter where she just gives you like a...
Nice shot. I would say on that one she did.
Yeah.
On that one, no, she's sweet, but she's like, okay, well, thanks, Dad.
Good effort? Do you ever get a good effort?
Cool.
Nice try.
Yeah, I definitely, she's 11 now. I definitely get a little bit of the good effort attitude, that's for sure. Listen, I have 2 women in charge of me now, is how it turns out. I did not know that was going to be part of the deal.
Yeah.
There are now 2 women bossing me around, telling me I'm putting things away wrong in the pantry.
Hashtag parenting.
Yeah, nice shot, nice try, it's all right.
Even though he missed that ball, I think he made the right decision on the ball before.
I
He got
agree.
himself a little steep, but that's kind of what you got to do is just take that cut and hope you make it.
Yeah.
I don't know that the 2 passes between the 8-1. I guess what I should say is I don't know if the 2 passes the 8. So I think I'm going to go 4-1-2.
Yeah.
Maybe 4-1-5-2. Kind of got to go up and back here. All right, trying to make contact with those balls.
Dude.
Nice.
That's
Got well.
nice. I remember watching guys like Glenn Atwell and Eddie Mattia play specifically and realizing, at this point in the game specifically, they just figure as long as they're 4 or 5 inches away at least from an object ball, they're going to be okay. They're going to be pointed at a object. Yeah. It's not luck. You know what I mean? Eddie Mattia would do that. He'd
totally
medium speed gently roll into a group of balls. Mm-hmm. They'd spread out and he'd be out. And he'd be like, how do you know that was going to happen? He didn't. He just knew at this point in the game there ain't 15 balls on the table. You know what I mean? When there's 4 or 5, it's going to be okay.
And there's something to be said for not expending a lot of mental energy creating the perfect plan because then you're married to it.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
All
right, looks like he's going to draw off this one. I think experience tells you that eventually you start just drifting forward, but he plays the secondary safe, which is a great way to play that ball.
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
grab the
And I
ball.
believe that this is a double kiss bank.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a 2-rail bank to the side on the right.
Oh, you can long rail bank this all day, but in the side, I don't think it goes.
Do you think you can 2-rail it in the side on the right-hand side?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the trick shot. But yeah, definitely long banks to the top left corner, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
You hit that 2-railer pretty well. I struggle with it. It's just interesting. I mean, this table here is going to react completely different than those tables, than the pro tables that just got refilled in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit that one pretty well.
Which one's that? The one where it goes back and forth in the tricky side pocket?
The Z bank, yeah.
No. I just, that Revo shaft, man. You shoot with Revo?
Not anymore.
Oh, that Revo shaft puts so much velocity and spin onto things. I mean, and I'm good. I play all right, but I mean, yeah, that shaft super helps, man.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm not going to play with it, but for the time being, I've gone back to my old cue. I had spent some time adjusting to the Revo, and I like it. I think it's great. I don't know if I will ever want to be a carbon fiber shaft player.
I get it. No, some people it just, yeah.
But do I think it's probably a superior product? For most things, yeah. But I also kind of think it's a dummy stick, you know? I don't think I'll ever have the touch that I have with a wood shaft with the Revo.
Oh, brutal.
And again, bobbles that ball, but gets pretty fortunate there on the 8. This is no gimme for the bank. And I tell you, Richards put himself in a great position to win this game. So really, really want to make this ball if you're Jacob Lorta right now.
Jeez, I don't know. I think I back cut the heck out of that 8 ball, banking it so it touches the 1 and sits on the 1 ball, basically. Because I don't know, dude. Because this is the most realistic shot I can see right here is to kick at it. I mean, I guess it banks somewhere.
Well,
Where's the bank? Let me see.
Banks in the side.
Banks in the side.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an easy bank, don't get me wrong.
I'm sure you're right. No, I'm sure you're right.
And you're definitely flying the cue ball around. Whoa. Man. I thought he kicked that ball in. I thought that was for the side.
I thought that was a victory fist. It wasn't.
Yeah. That was fistration.
I'm going to ask you again. Where's my goddamn food?
Doggone food. I think it's going to be here. Looks like he's trying to bend around that ball. I think he's going to settle on the combo. I think the combo is the way to go about this.
I do too. Maybe I'll kick at the 2. Go 1 rail into the 2 ball.
Maybe. If you hit anywhere near that pocket,
He's going to jump it.
Huh. All right. He does have nice natural shape there.
He does. No, and it's, listen,
Pretty close.
it's a gimme.
Some people are just far superior jumpers to me. For me, I'm taking a risk jumping this ball. And I feel like taking a cut there, just not as much of a risk for me.
I think, let's talk about what a pro would do. I believe that a pro would do a 1-2 combination right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your cue ball's naturally drifting up high on the table. You're going to
Nice,
leave the 1 ball sitting in the corner.
softish medium speed. I guess
Yeah.
just so we're clear, that 1 ball, you want it to sit right where the 2 is.
I guess that's why I'm mentioning the cue ball getting up, because even if you do hit the rail first and the 1 ball comes high of the pocket, you're still going to be all right. All right, he's going to bend this ball, playing the Mass A. Oh. And there again, that's something experience is going to rub.
Yeah, that spin from the Mass A will drag it, pull
Drag
it,
it into the
like
pocket,
it's clawing its way into the pocket, yeah, or spinning it through a doorway or something.
So
Yeah,
if you
it
don't
just,
arc and catch that rail first, that's going to happen a
yeah,
bunch.
it is. All right, I think Jacob's got this, man. My
he does
money's on
too.
Jacob.
Ball in hand. This is your case ball right here.
Dude.
And
Yeah, I know. Let's play again.
Let's do it. Let's flip it. Do it again.
Double up and run it back, son. Let's make this happen.
Double it and run it back. That's right. That backfired on me the other night.
That guy, a lot of gambling strategies from that guy, sounds like.
Yep.
He threw a lot of gambling strategies at you, including guilt and manipulation.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Bit. Oh, he played good. He just played better than me. That's all it boiled down to. But would I do it again? For sure. I don't think he plays better than me. I think he did in the moment. So, and I'm not saying he doesn't play as well as me, but I would put my money on the line to say I think I can beat you.
Now, what would you say if I said,
No.
Well, you did beat him? What would your answer be?
That I hadn't.
Okay, I thought you beat him.
No, I lost to him.
Oh, I thought you won and then changed things around so that he could beat you.
You're talking one pocket. Yeah.
A one pocket guy.
I thought you were talking about the other one, the 8-ball.
Oh.
No, I just straight lost an 8-ball. But I was ahead in one pocket, and then I gave too large of a spot and allowed a player to creep back on me.
How did this conversation start? Why did I think you were talking about the one pocket guy? What did we start out with?
Gambling. And I think that was the last time that we saw one another.
It's good
while I
times.
was gambling.
It's
Yeah,
good times.
time.
Did you gamble somebody on 8-ball?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really? How'd that go?
I lost.
Who'd you play?
His name was Smudge.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Tell you
I
about
think.
that, yeah.
Yes, you did tell me about that guy.
Good player. And yeah, the reason I brought it, that's why it was the double it and roll it back, because I said that to him. And I wasn't sure if he was going to be familiar with the term.
Right.
And we went hill. It was my break. In that
Yes,
position, it's not usually advantageous to say, "Oh, I'm going to give up my break."
Okay, so here's what I did. I'm from Oregon. If you know anything about the legalities of Oregon, just follow me on that. You said gambling, and I melded those two stories together. Those are one story now. The guy from Walla Walla, you know what his name is? Smudge. In my mind, same story.
That's hilarious.
Jamaican Smudge from Walla Walla.
Turns out definitely not the same person. Sure, what's going on here? We'll take a little break, maybe going for a little walk.
Let's get off the mic here for a second.
We're going to do it. We're going to be right back. This is the opening break, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the CSI BCA 2021 World Championship. This is the bronze division finals. Jacob Lorta took Richard down in that first set. Richard hoping to turn things around and come back through. He was undefeated up till this point. He was the reigning champ. And let's see what he can make happen here. All right, gets to a good spot. I like that position. It looks like he's on the 11. Probably going to play the 11. Maybe roll forward, deal with the 12-9 now. I like that. Oh, don't get behind that 7. Gosh darn it. That's a rough spot to land. That was wild. That 15 almost went after the second hit. Gets in a pretty tight little window there. Not leaving Jacob with a lot of options. So Jacob looking at this one ball. And the one you can do quite a bit with. You just got to make sure you pocket this ball. Probably going to play the 1 to the 4 here. But we could have other ideas, and he's earned it. Both these players fighting through a big field. This is a $4,000 first place, $2,500 for second. This is a $1,500 race to 5. Pretty wild. Again, $4,000 first place here. All right. So I think I wanted to hold up for that 4 ball, but I think he wanted to get to the 6. Arnett puts him in pretty good position. The 6 leads really naturally to the 2 ball, and the 2 could take care of that 3 ball pretty quick. So let's see how he goes about it. He was looking at the 5 over there, and yeah, I think he was trying to hold up for the 5, but I think that 8 ball's in the way. Hard to say. Yep, he's adjusting. So it looks like he's got a shift to go for that 4. And man, I tell you what, Jacob has played really, really solid. All right. Oh, hangs up that ball. All right. You're going to see a little bit more of that in the bronze division. I mean, he's right on there, but just you're going to see a couple more balls hang. You're going to see a couple more people get behind balls they weren't meaning to. These guys play good pool, but it just goes to show you that at this level, the difference ends up being real little things like that turn into big things. So we're going to play the 10 ball. If he's got room, you'd love to run into that 3 and knock it out of the way of the 8. He might be going the wrong direction, though. All right, so nudging the 9. 9 leads him back to the middle of the table for the 15, and he's probably going to want to play the 8 in that same pocket as the 9 ball's going right now. And it's a pretty natural shot. Looks like he wants to come around those balls. I like that shot. This is one that is really, really easy to overrun. I like to play this rail first with some inside. Looks like he just wants to go straight cut into it. Just nice and easy. Yeah, I want to cut that ball a little more thin. Stay on the right side of that 8 ball. Still a very makeable shot here on the 8. I'm afraid of the scratch here. Even if you hit enough topspin to get to that rail, it's pretty easy to clip off that 3. Okay, so he was trying to play the carom. I like that idea. Again, that's one of those shots that Looks like it goes, but more often than not, that's pretty tricky. Straight pools play that shot. Straight pool players play that shot for a long time before they really master it. And I say that because I'm a terrible straight pool player, and I definitely haven't mastered it. I think I'm going to start with the 5-4. The 7 I'm going to try and use to get down to the 2-3. I'm going to be cautious because it's really easy to make both these balls and then, end up being hooked on the 7, and you're like, shoot, what did I do? He may elect to take the combo here, or may just slide draw down and try and break those balls out. I think taking the combo is the way to go. Excellent shot. Boy, I tell you, Jacob's got a lot of momentum right now. And if you're Richard, you're just kind of waiting for your time, you know. He's had some rough layouts. It's just gotten a couple rolls that didn't go his way. And Jacob about to take down game 1. When you're Richard, it feels like you're down 6-0, but it's really important to realize this is a new set. And you're down 1-0, which happens all the time. Pretty much an even ball game here. All right, so Jacob Lorta taking that one down. All right, got all 15 of them in there, and this is Jacob Lorta to break. Up 1-0 in this final race to 5 in this Bronze Division Finals. This is the 2021 BCA World Championships. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Badboys TV coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sponsors include Littman Lights, Diamond Billiard Products, OB Custom Cues, the Billiard Shopping Network, and first and foremost, all of you out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Unfortunately, there's no commentary right now, or no chat, so I'm just going to imagine you guys are loving this. This is like top 5 streams you've ever seen in your life. I think that's probably a pretty safe assumption. And if not, feel free to get in the chat room. Try and figure that out. No, I'm just joking. All right, a nice break here. But not a great looking table. I'm playing safe here. I'm going to play off the 4 and behind the 3. He doesn't like it. Playing that 7. Gives himself a good look at the 6 ball here, which gives himself a great breakout on the 5. Can also shoot that 1 if he doesn't like the cut. But you got to deal with that 5 at some point anyway. Might as well be now. Oh, and hangs that 6 ball up. Gosh darn it. All right, that's going to bring Richard back to the table. Well, the good news is he set himself up great to break that 12 ball. The bad news is the 12 ball is going to be headed towards a 4-3, which he wants to avoid. All right, so he's trying to lay up to take the 10 next. And it's so easy to undercut that ball when you're hitting soft like that. I definitely saw what he was trying to do, and I have been there, my friend.
Wickety, wickety.
Wickety, wickety.
All right. 1-0, Jacob up. Jacob up. All right. Can I have a big screen, my friend?
Yes, you can. Time will tell you, yep, that breaks. Oh, man, it gets just enough of it. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Wiggity, wiggity.
Wickety.
Biggity, biggity.
So long days, my friend.
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty.
All right, just punching off this ball. Probably taking the 3 next. It'd be really nice to stay inside the 3 so you could draw into the 2 now. Oh, you wanted to make contact with those?
Nice.
And again, something that you notice that these not quite as advanced level players is saving that problem ball for the last.
Right.
And that's, it gets you into trouble. It does look like he can kind of roll up and leave himself something to glance off the 3 and make contact with the 2, but unfortunately it's going to be headed towards the 13 ball. And that 13 ball is blocking that pocket pretty big.
I agree. No, I agree. I got this if you want to eat, man.
Right on.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Alright, he's on the 3 ball. You know, I think the 2 banks in if he wanted to do that. It's hard to say. So he definitely... Okay, so the 2 go. I'm going to say the 2 goes. Guy took a plane to get here. If it says the 2 goes, the 2 goes. Almost. I still think that counts as him being right.
I think so too.
If it was that close, then it went.
All right, this is a crucial game for Richard right here. Down 1-0. Really needs to
Yeah,
make
I
this
mean,
one
seriously, yeah, they're all pretty important to him at this point. I mean, my gosh. Jacob, we have seen some of the folks from the loser side come through like gangbusters, man.
Oh,
Seriously. And I would say that about Jacob.
There's been some dipping going on, I tell you what.
Dude. Seriously.
Single dipping, double dipping.
Right.
Flipping dipping.
Right. Chicken dipping. Alright, so I assume he's getting shape on the 10 ball. Maybe the 12, I guess, excuse me. The 12 just looks a little tight to the 2, so that's why I figured the 10 ball. Nice shot. Does anybody else hear the Lean Back theme song when they watch this? Lean back. Lean back. You either get that or you don't. All right. All right, Jacob's looking good to just follow this 5 ball down, make the 2, come back up for the 8 on the side. A little flat, but shouldn't be a problem. That's what they made English for. wouldn't say that rolled bad, but it definitely went closer to that ball than he wanted it to go. Nice. Well done. All right, Jacob at 2. Well done, Jacob. Comes Richard to rack, so it's Richard's break. If you're watching this later, it's midnight right now. They started at, let's say 10 o'clock. Maybe 10:30. Yeah. Just saying that it's been a long day for these guys. And they're playing hard. I want to know, Summer, did you notice that I accidentally moved the camera angle so we can see the people's faces better? Okay, I did. We used to not be able to see like as much of him right now. We used to not be able to see him as much. I moved this thing up by messing where the red lines are or whatever, Anyway. I'm basically a tech expert is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Once you got out of here, dude, I was tech savvy, like a tech savvy person. Yeah. Twisted knobs, buddy. Yep. Yeah, my wife always says, if you're not sure what's going on with that computer, just start pushing stuff, man. Just start really opening tabs and changing things to really change things. Really get in there and start making some choices. If it says yes, say no. If it says no, say yes. 3 options, take the middle one. It's going to be fine. You can't break the damn things.
Yeah, hit the one in the middle.
Hit the one in the
Rocky
middle.
Balboa.
That's right. That's right. I shoot the one in the middle. Yep. I feel that way as I get older and my vision gets a little blurry. Oh, I know where the ball is. Don't you worry. I know exactly how big that ball is. I know right where I'm supposed to aim, whether I can see it or not. Ooh, stay away from that side. I think I'd have to go 4 and then 7 just to get it done. We'll see. He's been playing good, though. I'm sure Jacob has a plan. If that 9 wasn't there, I could say he could bank the 6 to the side right now. He's going to have to take the 4. Wowzers. I like it. Yeah. Obicuse. I think he can cut the 6 to the left and leave himself for the 5 or the 2, but it's tough. Yeah, he likes the 5 on the side, and I can dig that. That's all right, man. Lean back. All right. He is just trying to take this smart and make the right choices. That thing just spit right out of there, boy, when things... Yeah, that's too bad.
%. I feel like I might have made the score 3-0, and it should
Definitely
be 2.
not. Yeah, definitely not 3-0. You know, it'd be fun.
What's that?
You just make it 3-1, and we make it a race to 6. You just confused everyone.
They would love that.
People are like, what happened?
They play a longer race in the finals. What? All right, 2-0. Jacob up here. Jacob, the lower-rated Fargo player, to 393. Richard coming in at a 436.
Really? Okay. Good to know. Okay, now Jacob's going to crawl under the table. I thought Jacob was leaving. I thought he knew something we didn't, like some sort of trapdoor thing. I've been here 4 months. I didn't know there was a trapdoor under there.
I had no idea. That's what they teach you at Good Times Billiards out there in Lakewood, California.
Get in the trapdoor quick, fast, and hurry. Jacob, I think, is committed to trying to play smart. And I think that's
I think that worked out really well. I don't know if he was trying to 2-rail into that 6, but knocking it over there was a great idea.
You know what I like seeing, and this is no offense to anybody, I like seeing a guy who isn't trying to run out when he doesn't think he can run out. Like, I can tell that Jacob's first question to himself is, am I going to make it all the way out? Because if I'm not, I ain't going to try.
Yeah.
And I just like that. I just,
I ain't going to try.
Yeah, ain't going to try. You know, he had a great shot at that last ball, and he was like, nah.
Yeah, that's going to complicate things.
Yeah.
More so for him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
At this point, until you move that 6 ball. Gotta want to play safe here.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's talk about that. I would think that you can go off the 9 or go off the 12 in many various ways to get the cue ball to go up table to kind of the top right-hand side of the table, right?
Honestly, I think the game-winning shot here is overcutting the 11 ball and getting under the 6.
Yeah, you might be right.
Mike doesn't like that.
Well, getting under the 6 I like.
That's a terrific shot.
That was awesome.
He doesn't leave a window. He's looking through there, and there is more than a ball width through there. But that's
the 6 doesn't go that way, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, also he doesn't get the ball in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Richard, that was a good shot, man.
I have a hard time shooting through gaps. I have an easier time aiming for something than the absence of something.
I see it. Really interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but definitely true.
I haven't. And my wife and I, I'm good at spatial stuff, and I don't know if that's because of pool or if I'm good at pool because of that. But I can imagine and figure spaces and guesstimate how big things are.
I'm great at it. I mean, if I'm making soup, I can tell how many Tupperwares I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
So I got that kind of spatial awareness. Probably not that helpful in pool, but no, I think I'm reasonably spatial aware in pool. But maybe that's something I need to...
Well, I guess here's what I'm saying. If you're going to rearrange your front room, do you have to rearrange it and then see how you like it, or can you imagine it rearranged and know how you're going to like it?
No, I kind of need to rearrange it.
Okay, see, I can just sit and just think about it and know how I'm going to like it or not.
I kind of feel like you're showing off at this point.
I can imagine what the problems are going to be.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, I can speculate, but it's a lot easier. You're right. I definitely, until I look at it, I don't recognize all the issues. Oh, that's interesting. Never really thought about that.
I didn't either until my wife and I fought for the 9,000th time. And I'm like, I don't think it's her fault. She does not
Yeah.
She cannot picture it. But then also she'll nod along, and that doesn't help either. But I understand why she does it. But yeah, you nod along, and 2 hours later I realize you didn't know what I was talking about when we said, shit. Excuse me.
All right.
12 on the side?
Took his time to look and make sure that 12 ball went in the side. Boy, this is a huge shot here.
Oh, this is a big shot. Yeah, Richard really would like to start in on a comeback. God knows 2-0 versus 2-1. It's a big deal.
Oh, getting the hole. God, left himself perfect on that 8 ball. Well, he did leave Jacob a little sharp on that 5 ball, which means he's going to have to run around. I don't think he can see the 6 straight to cut it in.
I know what you mean. Yeah, see, that's what I did, and then I could see more of them. And I liked it. Yeah, that did it. You got him, Jacob.
You know, I think they have it dipped down. It's because of the diamond logo. Can
They
use
like
that
to be
as
able
the
to see
banner.
that. That's
Yep.
right. That's right. They like to be able to see that, don't they? Yep.
Wow, great looking
Ooh,
kick.
ooh.
Get in the hole. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
fuck. Excuse me.
Look at
Pop.
that.
Excuse me.
Mike's
Sorry.
getting a little...
It's been a long day, man. Sorry.
I thought he kicked that ball in and left himself perfect on that 8 ball. What a shot.
Listen,
man.
our show's like HBO. After midnight, all bets are off, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
You'll get naked? Oh, sorry, what?
You were trying to give me a back.
Hey, these are just ideas, man.
I knew it.
Hey, man. All right.
Trying to make that
I like
12
the
ball.
try. I like the try, Jacob, because then at least you're in control of what kind of shot he has. This ain't easy.
No, it's not. This is a really easy one to underestimate and run all the way down the table over to stick. Yeah.
That diagonal makes it super far away. You know, diagonal on a 7-foot is about as far as you can get.
And he's jacked up over the 8 ball.
Yeah. He should get a bridge right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm about his height, and yeah, I think on this shot I want a bridge.
Oh, I think he just went opposite-handed, and I clinched up.
Now, you're a tall guy. Would you need a bridge for this, or would you...
100% bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can try it later, but...
That's pretty far away,
if I'm
right?
that extended to be jacked, that's a tricky shot.
Yeah.
A floating left-handed bridge. This is a tricky shot. And there you go. You end up making the ball misuse. But sticking down at that foot of the table. But still got a great shot at this 8 ball. I want to play this with top spin, try and get all the way to that head rail so that I can
agree.
not leave a great next shot if I don't end up making the ball. What a shot.
Oh, nice shot, Richard.
Richard. Getting on the board.
Good shot,
And
Richard.
sometimes that's all it takes. It's like a waterfall, you know?
Well, yeah, it's, you know, as we've talked about, I mean, it's 2-1 in a race to 5 instead of 3-0, you know, I mean, yeah, it's a big
Huge.
deal. You turn off my mic.
All right there, both players getting back to the table. That's Jacob Lorta racking right now. Jacob is out of Lakewood, California. He plays out of Good Times. Wants to give a big shout out there to his wife, Rachel Lorta, and his kids, Jacob and Michaela, and all his friends there at Good Times Billiards. Jacob was able to take down that first set, trying to double dip Richard. Whoa. Richard plays out of the Dutch Inn. His nickname is Tootie. He plays with a custom cue. He also wants to give a shout out to his wife, his kids, and to all of his Valley Pool team, all the divisions. So here we go, Jacob Lorta to break, up 2-1. We're going to 5 here in the Bronze Division Finals of the 2021 CSI BCA World Championship. Man, I don't know how a ball goes in after hitting a point that fast, but scratches, and that brings Richard to the table, trying to make this thing 2-2. I'm gonna be solids. I'm gonna start with the 7 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. I'm gonna plan on playing the 6 off the 5, or potentially playing the 6 and using the cue ball to break out the 8. And I want to do that sooner than later, but the 7 ball is my other problem ball. It's a good observation also. 3 ball's a great ball to take now. I don't think the 7 goes in the lower right-hand corner pocket, but it's also not as much of an issue because the 4 leads right down to the 7 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Kind of left himself shooting the 1 and a little more angle than I think he would have liked. Draw off that ball, but you're going to end up clipping something. All right. The positives, you can see that whole 2 ball. You do have a pocket for it. It's not an ideal shot, but it's there. Oh, we got our friend tuning in out there, Miss Caitlin. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, indeed, that is Summerfield. That's right, Summerfield with Badboys TV. Mike D's the other fellow commentating. And thank you all for tuning in. You got to do me a favor and say hi to Colby. Let her know that her fans here are incredibly disappointed she won't be here. And I've literally had multiple people come up to ask if she specifically will be here. So, she's got fans in Vegas. I don't know if you remember this, but the first thing that your daughter said to me was, "Who are you? You look like Elvis," which is very sweet, but probably not true, unless she means Fat Elvis. And, I mean, one way or the other, I guess I should be flattered. But pretty sweet little girl. She commentated with me last year and totally stole the show. Taught me a lot about showbiz. All right, that's Jacob Lorta right here. He's got the stripes, and boy, not a lot of problems, except that 8 ball. "12 cut straight over." All right. I'd like to take the 11 next and leave the 9, but I think he's probably going to end up taking the 15, 9, 11 to then get back for the 10, 14. But kind of running out of options on how to break that 8 ball out. Looking at taking the 9 now. Kind of choosing to run into those balls. Not sure if that's the side he wants to be on. Maybe he's planning on playing the 14 rail first. Maybe he's planning on playing it off the 5. That's an interesting strategy. Maybe he's just planning on making that. Boy, that's a pretty strong shot. So kind of taking his ability away to break that out, leaving the 14 on the pocket side of the 5 ball. And looking looking good. At this point, I think it's going to be really smart for Richard to hold off on making balls and start playing safe. Drills that ball, though. We all like the feeling of making a ball. And yeah, you just don't want to put yourself in a situation where you don't really have much to do except that 5. You know, he's got a pretty good chance of kicking safe, though. I think that eventually he'll be able to just kind of kick behind that 5 ball, knock the 14 to the rail, and freeze behind the 8-5. I think I would probably do that now because I want to leave myself at least one option. Just looking at the spot on the rail there where he's going to hit. Definitely don't want to end up clipping that 11. It's easy to slip in and scratch there. Honestly, if I'm him right now, I'm trying to play this, make the 4, go 2 rails, and break those out. You just want to make sure you don't suck into that corner pocket.
Boy, that 5 is brutal.
I was saying maybe go for it 2 rails right now. Yeah.
That's what he was thinking. Yeah.
That's tough. And I think I'm definitely playing safe here. I like knocking the 15 into the left side rail into the 5 and opening up the 15, 14 and kind of leaving him cutting on this left side of the table so the 4 doesn't go in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, I kind of like... I want to get that 10 in front of the 14-5 near the corner. Because the next thing I want to do is make his 4 ball and give him ball in hand.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get to the part where I make his ball as soon as possible. But like right now, you don't want to do that because he'd take that ball in hand, he'd click the 5 and leave you behind the 8, and, you know, it wouldn't work.
I like that too, but I think he's got a really good chance of kicking behind the 5 and freezing behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then you got a tough kick. All right. Well, that worked out really well.
I would say that is absolutely the best thing. Hello, Wickety Wiki. That is absolutely the best thing he could have done.
Yep. All right. 10, 15, 11, 8. Boy, and things have been rolling Jacob's way here. Shooting really strong.
I agree. Falling his way. Yeah, I agree.
That's not at all to diminish his playing ability or how well he's played. In fact, quite the opposite. When you're playing well, things do go your way, and he's playing really well right now.
Yeah, and it's definitely also not like he's had super easy racks. You know, he's played smart.
Picked him apart well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess for me it's more about Richard. I feel like Richard has had some bad rolls, some things that almost fell, that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, making it 3-1.
Very good. I hear the first match tomorrow is 9 a.m.
It's the first time I've ever wanted to punch you.
That's funny.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even want to think about 9 a.m. I'm not coming in before noon tomorrow. You heard it here first.
It's been a long day, my friends.
Yeah.
This is all the finals today. Tomorrow it starts new team stuff, right?
New stuff.
So it's less important stuff. Yeah.
Yep. And not that teams is less important, but the early rounds, we're saying.
Well, that's what we mean. Is
yeah.
The finals, that's the thing about today. We wouldn't, you know, this is a long day, but it's a long day because it's finals day, and it is what it is. We're going to do 12, 14 hours of streaming.
There we go. Kicks that 4 ball in, and he's off and running. All right, Richard. Time to make something happen. You like stripes?
I I don't like the 5 ball and I don't like the 1 ball to start out with.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to take stripes no matter what because I need to be something quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, 11 to the 9 maybe. I think I could use that 13 with some draw to get the 10 out.
I'm definitely going to start with the 11.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting with
This
the
is
11.
a ballsy opening shot. And hits it great.
Yeah,
what
it's
a shot.
perfect. Yeah, 14 in the side.
Even
That may have been the
using-
run-out shot.
Right. Indeed. Yep, that might have been the key to this rack. Does the 12 go?
Is that the ball? Is that the one by the 3 ball?
Oh, the 10 ball. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it goes. And hey, no, sorry. It might be the 10 ball.
Yeah.
Or the 12 baller, I don't know. The blue one. Ish.
I'm surprised he didn't take that 14 ball. All right, trying to leave the window for the 13. Maybe looking at playing the combo. At this point, it's tough to say. Unfortunately, that 7 ball is huge where it is. Blocking the 10 ball, blocking the 12 ball. Kind of left looking at the 14.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, no. Maybe I've seen him spin the cue ball a little bit and kind of masse-ish.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what he's planning on doing here with this 14 ball.
We've seen him make some really strong shots.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble with that is it's easy to get stuck under that 8. The 13,
Oh, he
though,
was going off the 6. That's smart. That was smart, Richard. I didn't
he's
realize
played
what
a
you were
couple
doing.
tricky little caroms.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Jacob coming back to the table. And that 3 ball looks ugly. I really like, what he's about to do. Thought he was just trying to play under the 13, but looks like he was even trying to move it out of there a little bit. I was looking at kicking at the 6 ball because you have such a big pocket there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you really want to just play this very nice and easy. I think I probably would have thinned off the 13 as opposed to playing into the full ball. But brings Jacob back to the table. Looks like that 2 might pass the 1 on the side. Looks like he has a 6 rail first.
Yeah, I think he needs to start causing some problems for Richard. I think it's time to put that 2 in front of Richard's ball. Oh, the 6 too. Just make it so Richard.
Yeah, like that. If I'm Richard, I think I'm banking that 10 ball or 12 ball right now.
Yeah.
The ball over there, the green ball. I think it's green.
If it's me again, then I'm going to try and block the... Oops. I don't know.
It's a pretty good shot there. No real pocket available. Looking at back cutting the 2 ball.
Yeah.
Look outside pocket. Looks like he's hitting that pretty thin. Probably going to go into the 1, yeah. Makes it, look out, other side pocket. Seven. All right, looking at cutting over there in the upper left-hand corner pocket. And drawn into that right side railing out. That's one of those shots that when you're making them feels really good. That can be a big momentum builder.
Yeah.
I like to kick this.
Yeah.
Kick underneath the
I know
8.
what you mean.
Yeah. Looks like he called that
Apparently
ball.
called that. Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah. And this is one where I think a lot of players take a stab at like drawing into that 12 ball, but time will tell you that it's a pretty low percentage shot.
Yep.
I think I'm going to try and play the 10 up on top of the 1 ball. All right, leaving himself a good breakout. And man, if you want the breakout, that's about as good as you can do.
Right. Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. This is
So how are you playing this?
hard. Because the problem is if you hit it pretty much any which way, you're gonna double kiss it. So you want to hit it so hard that when you double kiss it, it still bangs out of there.
It's got to move.
Yeah.
And that's an easy one. You start focusing on like cue ball lines so much, and you end up missing the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to have happen.
Yes. One of our previous matches, as it got towards the end, one of the players, their stroke got exaggerated, a little slower, a little longer, and more practice strokes almost by double. And yet his aim was completely off when he started doing that. And I thought, he's on the hill. It's for a $2,500 difference or something like that, $1,500 difference, and he changes everything about his game on the 8-ball.
Yeah, right.
It's 2 days later, he's 19 hours in the tournament, and he's going to come up with a new stroke.
Yeah.
If you think about it like that, and I've done it, don't get me wrong, but if you think about that, it's just the craziest thing ever.
Totally. Anybody out there thinking we're being critical, remember that if there's any kind of observation that we have about this game, it's probably because we've messed it up enough times that we remember.
Oh, definitely.
I'm a pretty hard-headed individual, and that's the way that I learn, is by doing things wrong so many times that I'm committed to never doing them wrong again.
Yep. No, I agree. All right, well,
This is...
He needed a little straighter, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. But I think he can still get there. I think this is one where if you hit this with high inside and you don't hit it really hard, I think you can get there. But if you hit it really hard, you're going to slide so much before it catches. Man. And that couldn't have been any closer. How does that cue ball hit behind the 3 and catch the rail there?
Yeah.
That's wild. Now's when I make the 14 ball.
Yeah, I like that, but I do wonder, should you put the 8 underneath the 12 before you do that? Like maybe give him ball in hand by hitting the 8 under the 12? Because if you make his 14, he's going to hit his 12 and knock your 3 up table, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then he can make his 12. So if you move that 8, he can't do that.
And if I'm Richard, that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to try to make the 14 and come back to get underneath the 12 to do that. Or not make the 14, lay it up by the pocket, and just leave him on the head rail. All right. Gets back down and give himself a bank. Yeah, this is a shot that you definitely just want to create a little separation.
Right.
Make sure you block that whole ball.
Yeah.
Get yourself ball in hand.
Oh, boy, that worked out great. He got a nice little double kissy rub off of that. That was a great shot, Richard.
Yeah, even makes the 12 ball bigger from there. Yeah, it's really hard. I can't tell if that 3 ball's frozen, but players out there watching, it's really important to make sure you know whether or not that 3 is frozen.
Yeah.
I think I'm just one rail kicking off the left side rail and just barely trying to hit that ball. Oh, looks like he's just going to lay it right in front there. It's also a smart shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, here's what we're going to see what you're talking about.
is harder and farther away than I would have hit it, and I like it. It's actually going to make it a hell of a lot easier for him to hit because he did that.
You think it's going to be harder for Jacob to hit?
I think I think Richard did the right thing by hitting it that hard.
Yeah.
I would have punched it less hard, not as hard.
Oh,
But I think that made it more difficult to hit because it was a more difficult one railer. You had to factor in the side pocket. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean that's a game-winning save right there. Nice shot by Richard. Way to play smart.
Yeah.
And talk about composure. It's hard shooting that shot when you're down 1-3.
Right.
And this is, I think he wins this game and he's breaking the next. I mean, that's down 3-2. That's pretty much even if you break it. Get there. Great shot. Yeah, right to take his time, walk all the way around. Pick out the chalk you like. Yeah, you got to get a bridge.
You're not the boss, yeah.
So often when I'm commentating, I'm talking to myself. It's like I can put myself in that position.
I know what you mean, yeah.
And I just know I like have the cue under my belly button, and I'm like, yeah, looks like he's in a place where he might be able to go rail first. Hold up. Nice work, Richard. All right. Get into 3-2.
That's a great shot, man. Boy, I tell you what.
Yeah, that's tricky.
That was hard, man. I mean, seriously, good for him. All right, so Jacob is breaking. He needs to get one game and he'd be on the hill. 2-3 race to 5. And that's math. Nice break. Unfortunately, all those balls went to the side of the table. Well, he isn't making short work of this. Yeah, I guess 12-14. Nice. All right, well, that 10 and that 13.
I like to play this one rail first. I feel like I got a better chance of hitting that 10. Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, boy, he got shape on the 10. Nice work.
Nudge that 4 ball in the way of the 8, though.
Right.
Not sure. Not sure if that goes.
Ooh.
Off that
He's
6
banking
ball.
the 13 back, maybe? Oh, no.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Well, he does have a kick at it.
Yep.
I think he's going to try and kick high of that left side pocket. with some English to come back.
Yeah, that looks like, I mean, it's really all he can do. You couldn't even really do anything too strategic from there. You know what I mean? It's not like you can hit a ball somewhere.
Yeah. Checking out that 4-ball. Man, oh man.
I do like those Predator road lines. Nice looking cue.
Yeah, me too. I like that move. What was that?
I do not know.
Yep, that makes for a tough single rail kick with that 6-ball right there.
Yeah.
4-ball sitting right there gives you a great breakout. I mean, at some point you're going to have to Babe Ruth line up on this thing and just give her a wallop. Catches that 6-ball.
Some good things came out of that, though, at least, you know. He
Yeah.
moved some stuff. I don't think Jacob's in a position where he can run out from there, so, you know, it's not the end of the world.
I really want to, like, basically break speed, hit the 2-ball into the 5 right now, and freeze on the 7.
Yeah.
I want to Tony Joe in this. But it's hard to say what's going to happen with the 13. We have seen some really creative outs here. Well, could possibly be happening. Is somebody fighting a box of forks?
Let's get these forks.
Let's wait till the Browns finals to fight these forks. All right, I think he can see the edge of the 13.
Four on the side.
Yep.
Okay, but he's not solids. But I get it. Strategery.
Yeah, but that really, I mean, that's putting a lot of pressure on your opponent. It's probably not the move that I would have made, but I understand what he's doing too.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting with the 5. Gonna start with the 1. I guess I'm just looking at the 5, and I'm like, both the 3 and the 5 are in trouble. And the 3 is my duck ball.
Here's where I'm at. The 1 and the 7 are doubled up, so making one of those makes sense to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 3, does it go on the side? I don't even know.
It does, but it's not a walk in the
tough
park.
action, right? Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot easier than I thought it was. I just looked past the monitor. It's quite a bit easier.
Okay. So, you know, 6, 5, 7, 3, 8. You know?
I just don't even want to mess with shooting the 5 by the 7. It's so close there. Nice shot. I think he's looking at the 7.
Excuse me while I hit my face with a microphone in front of it.
Fork fight. I'm looking at the 5 like you were saying. Great shot. All right.
So
that 3-ball good.
3 in the side and then 7. He kind of changed it around, but it makes sense.
Yeah, boy, and you want to make sure you play this pocket speed so you leave that 3-ball there.
Right.
And you still got to think about that 8-ball. Wow. Couldn't see it. We're just waiting to hear it.
Brutal.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the 8-ball. He almost has to play this 2 or 3 rails to get back on top of the 8, huh?
Yeah, he sure wanted to be a little different angle on the 7 so that you could get in there. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I got a buddy, Pete Gates. You could put the cue ball right where the 7 is right now, and he'd make that 8 all day like it was nothing, and like he wasn't sure what you were worried about.
Huh?
Yeah.
he continues to just totally blow me away. What a great pool player.
Yeah, he really is.
There's so many. I could talk about Pete Gates a bunch. He's one of those classic pool players that I enjoy. He's like a cartoon character for me. and I know he's a friend. I consider Pete a friend too. But I will, like, I'm never going to be surprised by anything that comes out of Pete.
Yeah.
Because he's such a just distinct and unique human being.
Yeah.
And a phenomenal player. That's how I would have played.
Oh, that's a great shot.
I love that shot. Leaves you kind of a do-or-die tough cut here, though. Wow, and this is to get on the hill. In any world, do you play safe here?
No, not the way they're laid up. Now, if I wish things were a little different, maybe, and I would.
Man, I think you can. I think you can knock that 8-ball, just barely touch it. And you can
and shoulder hook it, kind of. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe you would get that 8 in front of the side a tiny bit so you couldn't just kick it in, huh?
Yep. Sure feels good to line up and make this ball, though. Catches the point. All right, huge opportunity here for Richard.
Yep.
I'm looking around, and this is the last thing happening. There was a reason they were asking.
This is the last thing happening.
Right back up here. Look out for that side pocket.
Golden.
Right, stays inside of it.
Nice
Excellent
shot, Richard.
3-3,
man.
We're looking at a $1,500 race to 2 here, folks. All right, so $4,000 for first place, $2,500 for second, 3-3. Richard really battling back here. There was a point where he was looking at being down 3-0. It's 3-3.
Yeah, he's
What a
doing great.
match.
Seriously, man.
So this is the Bronze Division Finals of this 2021 BCA World Championship. This is Richard Ornelas to break. Nickname is Tootie, and he is playing Jacob Lorta out there. Fun stuff.
Oh, listen, I'll tell you what, man. Race to 2. Here we go. Do you know how to do a Rochambeau?
I do.
Nice.
You as well? Are you familiar with...
I don't do any French rowing.
With coin flips?
With coin flips, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I am. Yes. Well, here we go. $1,500 swing, $2,500, $4,000.
I want to take bets. Who do you want?
I'll take Richard.
I'm currently down $1.50. I'd like to
Double it and roll it back?
Double up that $1.50.
I like that, man.
And I will definitely take Jacob.
All right.
The reason I asked you first is I definitely would have taken either one of these players. I think they both play really strong.
Yeah, me too.
I think the reason you chose Richard, though, is momentum. Momentum swings are a big deal.
You know what it really was? Me and Richard could kick it.
Yeah.
Me and Richard could kick it, yeah. Richard's my people. Nothing against Jacob, but I can tell me and Richard kick it.
It's primarily the shirt and the matching shoes, isn't it?
It's that, and that anyone who looks that much like Fat Joe has got to be my friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you bear that much resemblance to Fat Joe, you are my people. Lean
That's
back,
hilarious.
man. You know, Joey Crack?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I feel like by that logic, I am not your people. I don't look like Fat Joe. My shoes don't. They don't match my shirt.
I didn't say you're not. Man, you're good people. I'm all about you, buddy.
I did kind of make that about me, and that wasn't my intention. It was more just... Man, this is a run-out rack here.
Oh, man.
Gosh. boy, but some good things happen there. He's got that 6 in front of that whole cluster. Man, oh man.
It's so quiet in here, you can hear a pin drop. You can hear the chalk rub on the tip.
You can hear Journey, isn't this
You
Journey?
can hear, yeah, I think so.
I really like knocking the 11 ball, or the 15 in this case, in front of the 6 ball.
Nice. He does not.
He does not.
All right.
Something like that, though. All right, and that brings Richard to the table. Wait, so what's the bet? It's $1.50?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's $1.50.
That's time and a half my normal bet. I'm more of a dollar bet guy.
Nice. I can't wait for post-Labor Day church tomorrow morning.
You and me both. Passionate about church, Mike D. Not a lot of people know that.
Oh, brutal.
You know what, though?
Tell me.
Nothing bad happens there.
Doesn't matter. They'll never even know.
They will never know.
You're not on flip-flop, are you?
I'm not I have flip-flop.
Okay. Have you heard the they'll never even know thing? No one will ever know. Okay.
Is it like a toothbrush thing? I don't like those.
No, this would be more like let's say you painted your lawn green.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And as you're painting it, it'd be some sort of time lapse of you doing it, and behind it would be the voiceover of someone going, "No one will ever know. No one will ever know."
It's a nice shot. Leaked out just a little bit, leaving that 11 open. And if you're going to take a ballsy shot here, and I know Jacob Lorta takes some ballsy shots, I think he's going to try and cut that 11 in and break those balls out.
You said balls so many times, and in different ways, too. It was like you were trying to really like a thesaurus. Oh, balls.
Are we going to start
counting
words that have been said?
I was waiting for you to say, I would like to dance, but not your regular kind of dance. You know what I mean? More like a ballroom dance. Do you know what I mean, Mike D?
What different ways did I say balls?
You said you talked about like balls, and then the breaking the balls. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Of all the words that have been said here today, I'm remarkably good at not cursing for who I am.
I feel like I'm in the same boat. Yeah, although kids help a lot because I don't cuss around kids. But as it's gotten later tonight, I definitely have made a few more mistakes.
Got some slips. Yeah.
Now, thank God, Rick says, "Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're called Bad Boys, and it's a free stream, and it's midnight. Yeah, it's okay." But still, I think both of us just feel like I know for myself. I watch this with kids in the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I don't want somebody throwing.
I know for a fact that's the reason there's no chat right now, because Mike wanted to include children.
Well, it said. Listen. I'm just You asked me a question, I'll give you the answer. They said, "Hey, can kids watch this?" I said, "Yeah, it's cool. It's a beautiful thing."
You know what I said?
They should watch it.
I said, "Fuck yeah."
They said that means no chat. Which I totally get, because like my daughter is 11 and wants to get on things, internet-wise, app-wise, really, mainly games, where they talk once they play the game. We're like, oh no.
Love that shot. Yeah, and you're like, no. Yep, good call.
You don't need to talk to strangers. Oh man. Tell you what.
Yeah, I'm definitely ducking here.
Yeah, Richard, I think that worked out for the best. It looks like the 6 ball is playing hide and go seek, and it's winning. Tom Moore, if you're out there, what's up, Tom Moore? If you're not, it's okay.
Tom Moore's in the room. What?
He might be in the room. I don't think so, though. No, Tom Moore, I don't think so. But you never know.
Wow.
Nice try.
Yep. And I think did leave that 15 available, but man, that was pretty strong getting under that one. Yeah, you know, the one ball he really doesn't want to let him see is the 6.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Interesting. Now, this is kind of a one-pockety shot, but I really like playing into the foot rail and knocking the 6 out, but sticking behind the 14.
Yeah.
It's really touchy, though. Because, yeah, I mean, that 10 ball goes from pretty much anywhere.
Right.
If he can see the 6, I like just barely touching it and getting behind it. Because then you kind of make him shoot off of one of the balls close to your cluster.
None of that's happening. Oh,
There's the Z-Bank. That's that shot that, oh man, and there's the breakout. Great opportunity here for Jacob. I am hitting that 10 ball at about 600 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. Yeah, I agree with that.
And I'm doing it with top spin, so after it clips the 6, it sticks down there. Gonna go with the 15 first. Maybe he's wanting to play the 13-10 combo. I can see that.
Yeah, maybe, and he may just not want to break out that 6. I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes.
It's hard to not be afraid of breaking it out. The 2 sitting by the pocket, the 1 sitting by the pocket.
Yep.
Trying to play cautious.
Yeah.
So a little top right here, if you're playing the combo to break the 14 out also. You don't want to make these and then not leave yourself. All right, so barely missing that 14, but in a good position to break it out here.
Yeah, he sure is.
You
He's
really
just going to
wanna-
want to really make sure he gets shape afterwards.
Yeah, you want to make sure you hit the 14 ball more than you hit the 6 ball. You'd like to knock the 14 to that lower right-hand corner pocket. If you hit the 6, the 14 starts moving up table. Oh, he might just have the shot.
Just right there, huh?
Yep.
And then the 8 in the
I
side.
didn't realize. I thought he was blocked by the 6.
No, I can't see. Yeah, I'm with his buddy here, Richard. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Richard's
Well done. I like Richard's style. He walked out there nice and quiet, not all trying to be a jerk about it, just saying, "Hey, let me look," and then called the ref. And I would have done the same thing.
And referee taking a good look at it. I really appreciate when a referee sits and looks at it, because I know that what they're doing is they're making a decision about what the reaction will look like.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they know
Right.
ahead of
What
the
the
shot.
different options
so
are
they're
for
not
what
in
could
that
happen.
moment
Right.
like, yeah, it didn't even touch that ball. Great hit. Unfortunately, this is a tricky shot on the 8, and that corner pocket is huge from there.
This is what people refer to as a blind shot. You know what I mean? You can't see that angle. By the time you stand there, you forget where you're just aiming at. You can't aim for the third bump from the top. There's no marks on the 8 ball. You know what I mean? There's nothing to. You visually lose your spot by the time you get back over.
Yeah.
Good try. Good try.
Well, I tell you what, pressure is on here.
Oh, right? Yeah, Richard would love to get on the hill right here, wouldn't he?
I think they both would. And again, this is a $1,500 race to 2. 2 games to go. Do you want to be solids for $1,500 right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I mean, if it's my shot, yeah, I'd take either. I'd take whatever, because I think I can bump that 2 out and get the cue ball behind the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, you're gonna take that over shooting the six.
Yes, sir.
Gosh, what a shot!
That was a great shot, man.
Excellent shot.
Jeez.
And it's crazy. You're looking at the 2 ball like I'm dead straight on that, but the shot here is definitely to take the 1 to get to the 2. Trying to be real quiet because we are very close to these players. But yeah, I don't want to be jacking up, drawing this ball off the 2.
Yeah, no, I have a shot where I, especially on a 7-footer, where I draw the cue ball off the 2 all the way back and then it hits this back rail with some left-hand English and goes towards the 1. It's not quite as crazy as it sounds. And especially like that, if you fall short, you're still okay.
Yeah.
I'm nervous for Richard.
Yeah, you and me both. So kind of looking at that 8 in the side. Looks like he's planning on following through 3 rails here.
Oh, no, 8 in the side.
8 in the side.
Nice shot, man.
Yep, leaves himself a little bit of an angle on the rail. One of our friends we mentioned on the stream here, well, a person that we know, we might not both refer to them as a friend, but likes to punch holes in magic racks, and also would say you're going to lose at least 10% of your shot-making ability when you leave the cue ball on the rail.
Really? I did not know that.
And it's just hard to cue from that position.
Yeah.
All right. And leaving a really tough shot here for Jacob Lorta. And I mean, that's just so much pressure right there. Jacob taking his time, walking around the table. I like to stare at that thing like I'm in a museum. I want to know it front and back. I want to sit there for a good 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're hearing some late night language. So
After dark.
After Dark.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys After Dark.
I still think the massage is inappropriate. I mean, I like it. We've both been here for over a week.
That's hilarious.
All right. And Richard in the same situation here. I want to really take my time. Just stare at the shot. Nice, good stand up. I think that's something that a lot of people take for granted. You just, once you get down there, you feel like you're committed to shoot.
Yeah.
Turns out you can stand up whenever you want.
You can. Turns out.
Right.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh my God. This has been some exciting pool. These guys, they are brawling, man.
Yes, they are.
They are working so hard. You guys should both be so proud.
All right.
Dude, this ain't easy.
Taking it down. Holy cow, Jacob Lorta getting to the hill first.
Yeah.
Still got a heck of a match going.
This reminds me of
This is for $1.50.
both these guys are going to go home.
And for $1,500.
Right. Both these guys are going to go home and people are going to go, hey, did you have fun in Vegas? And they're going to go, well, I had a good time and I enjoyed myself and I'm glad I went.
Yeah.
Fun? No, it was a horrible, horrible experience.
Yeah.
So much of the time I felt like I just a hole in the pit of my stomach as I was hoping to not screw up. Oh my God.
You know what's fun? Craps. Flirting with a girl at the bar.
Right.
Those are things that are fun.
Right.
That's not what these players are doing.
Kids at
This
Disneyland, right? This ain't fun, man.
This is pressure that most people don't ever understand.
No, that's true.
And
man.
that's why,
Yes.
from somebody who came from this level of play, this is exactly why I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah.
Because even though you're like, well, I'm sure glad that's over.
Yeah.
All you want to do is get back here to have
and do
another
it better
chance to
next
do it
time.
again.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Yep. No, I totally agree, dude.
And boy, this is huge.
Well, it's $1.50.
$1.50. And for these guys, 1,000 times more than that. we're literally betting 1,000th of what they're playing for right now.
That sounds right to me.
And both these players already in the money for $2,500, and one of them walking home with an extra $1,500 after this set. And boy, oh boy, we're going to get our money's worth here.
I think that's a Chinese character that spells something.
If you had to guess.
It says bad boy.
I was going to say leprechaun.
Leprechaun. Yeah.
Do you know the Chinese word for leprechaun?
Bad boy.
It's leprechaun. Well, I thought this thing looked ugly, but to be honest, solids don't look bad at all.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess the more... No, you're right.
Man, heartbreaking miss there.
Oh, man. But like we said, Jacob's got his work cut out for him now. If he could make the 14 right here, that's going to help a heck of a lot.
Yeah, break out the 13.
Nice.
That's how it
Yeah,
starts.
I guess pocket the 14, you know, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. You know what he could do? He could make this 10 ball and stay just a tiny bit high on the 13.
Because
And then cut the 13 in and get the breakout on the 12.
yeah, I buy that.
Nice muffled sounds. You did. Jesus. Hi, Randy. How are you? Randy, thanks. We are, I don't know, 7 feet away from the players, man. And we're doing the best we can. Thanks for your support.
I would give next to anything to show this on the stream. So
With his picture, too. Yeah.
we're just going to go ahead and say it. Randy chose to say nice muffled sound, you idiots. So, like Mike's saying, we're doing everything we can, trying to keep it quiet for these players. Randy, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for hitting that mute button.
If you tuned into this to listen to us talk, we all have problems. Seriously.
sure.
I hope you're watching the pool.
It's Labor Day.
If you can't hear what I'm saying, trust me, it's okay. I'm just saying dumbass stuff. It's midnight, man. I've been here 12 hours. You don't need to understand what I'm saying.
I promise you're not missing much.
I promise you're not missing anything, seriously.
And that's talking to fighting Mike D, you know?
At 1:15, I'm just sleepy Mike D.
Slumberfield and slumbering Mike D.
Richard, go put on a baseball hat. If I ever met anybody that looks like they should be wearing a baseball hat, it's that guy in that picture. Go, you and your buddies with your baseball caps, go all get together. Have a baseball cap party. I know you guys.
That's not even a balding joke, but I feel like it should be.
It's not a balding joke. No, it's a joke about people that look like him that wear baseball caps. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so getting in trouble here. Yeah, nothing much doing after this 11. Trying to force through. Holy cow.
Oh,
almost gets there
man.
on the 13.
He hit that so good that it was a problem. You know what I mean? He got some forced follow on that.
Yeah.
He struck the heck out of that.
And he's playing safe
Calm
here.
safe.
At this point, just kicking the 13, probably towards that pocket, not hoping to make it. It's a nice shot. 1 ball cuts in, 6 balls available.
The 2-3, you think those combo?
You know what I'm doing if I'm Mike D right now?
Huh.
I make the 13 ball.
I like that move. Yeah, that's not a horrible move.
All right. I didn't know that ball went.
Click.
Perfect little click. At this point, I'm going right into the 3-2 and just leaving them all behind there. You've broken up all your balls.
Yeah.
Just got to go nice and easy.
Oh.
Man. He is in a great position to win this game at this point. what's even better about Richard, aside from his hat wearing and all that, is that he had to go to Google to find out who we were to make that comment.
Did he really?
That wasn't just like on the thread. He was passionate enough about it.
Really?
Yeah. He went out of his way to insist upon what idiots we are.
Wow.
And it's an accurate read.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, I could listen. Yeah, it's legit. You should see me keep score at one pocket at Derby. You would definitely listen. You and Mitch Knuckles would get together and strangle me. You have a point.
I would not want to get strangled by Mitch Knuckles. All right, so gotta imagine that 13's off the rail. Because, yeah, I think he's kicking right into that. We got a pretty big crowd over here. I would say half the people in the pool room right now are gathered around these two tables.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know a lot of matches that have multiple referees, but right now, that's where we're at.
Wow.
Okay, so going the other way, I have a harder time hitting that 13 from there. I mean, right in the face of the ball. Great shot. I don't. All right. Hard to say if that ball was on the rail or off the rail, but.
Yeah. That is up to Richard to have looked and said and found out.
So off the 2, try and duck behind that 1-6. Boy, and he's got. Probably wanted to hit a little further left on that table. So leaving himself a hittable ball. But boy, you really got to spin that 13 to make it.
I agree.
Do you try to make it here? You're not going to get the breakout. I don't. I thought I
don't
did.
know. I don't know, man. He just doesn't have a lot of great choices. Can he make anything ugly down here first and just give up ball in hand? No, not really. Yeah, he just didn't have anything great there.
Yeah. And I think Richard's in a tough position. You know, you got to decide at some point when it's time to go. It's just hard to make that call.
Yeah.
Right now you got a thin cut on that 3. The cue ball's really going to take off that rail. You don't want to risk undercutting it. Gets a little clip. All right. And still in the fortunate position to be able to hide behind that. The 12 is still covered. So.
Right.
Do you think Richard likes to gamble?
I don't know.
He didn't strike me as a pool player.
What's that?
He didn't strike me as a pool player.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe so, though. You never know. But I can say... I want to be very clear that the Richard I was talking about was not the Richard that's at the table, but the person that commented. I now see how that could be misinterpreted, and that was not the case at all.
I see.
Yeah, that was...
I just know that he is uninvited from my birthday party.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I don't even care about the person who was going to get me. He can't come.
All right, he's looking at cutting that 12 by the 1 ball, and it's hard to see from here, but that's a tough shot. Real tough shot.
We've seen some crazy tough shots, though, go down. Is that your cue right there?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Barely missed
almost.
that ball. Yeah, I hit in like 6 pool balls. I'm really glad I broke that out.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play what day?
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Yep.
which is not tomorrow.
Day after. Tomorrow I plan on playing some pool. I have to. At least tomorrow night.
Right.
But the truth is, It's bar box 10 ball. I'm probably not going to learn a lot, but getting into stroke would
Getting
be.
into stroke helps, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, just muscle memory, getting everything.
You know my favorite warm-up game now in bar box?
What's that?
Is straight pull. Clustered straight pull in the bar box.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is very challenging. And the minute that I start to get really frustrated, I stop.
Okay.
And then I just play 10 ball.
Okay.
All right, 4 ball. Drills it. Puts himself in a great position here on the 1. I think it's really easy to try and draw this ball, but I like what he's doing. Looks like he's looking at just laying up, taking the tougher cut. Boy, that ball just kept running, didn't it? I like the back cut. Got good natural shape to wrap around 2 rails to take the 8 in the upper right-hand corner.
I think you're right.
This speed is tricky because you need to make sure you hit a full shot, but it's really hard to not. Boy, that's a great nudge on the 13.
Boy, yeah, that worked out wonderful.
When I'm shooting this, usually I want to roll down to the head rail. Right
Okay.
now, I think I want to just stop the cue ball because it leaves everything a little funky for my opponent.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm just going center to center. Center of the cue ball, center of the 8 ball. Stroking through, staying down. Falling through all the way to the corner pocket. He did. I liked his form on that. It just didn't work out.
Yep, I did too.
Yeah, but he didn't jump up. His shoulder didn't drop. Yeah.
Nice stable base. He's got a great stance.
Yeah.
And strokes the ball well.
Yeah. Jacob is 3 balls away from winning some cash.
Yeah, you want to hit this 13 hard enough that you get. I like to take the 12 on the side.
Me too.
Holy cow. Gets there. All right, I like to play this with some high left so you get to that left side rail and pop back out.
Although I think anything but right would work right now. I think he's doing great.
You think even just high English?
No, I just think high English comes straight across. It's all right.
All right. Wow, just like that. Holy cow. This is for $1.50.
Wow.
And $1,500.
And $1,500.
Really taking his time, lining up that 8 ball.
Yep. It's a $4,000 winner here for first place. $2,500 for second.
And your new
Wow.
Bronze Division 2021 BCA champion, Jacob Lorta. Double dipping Richard Ornelas.
Very good, very good.
Excellent tournament for
right,
both these guys.
right.
Holy cow. Somerville and Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in.
Pool is cool. Thanks,
is
guys.
cool.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.
We're here all day tomorrow. We'll see you soon.